Once upon a time, there was a boy named Shiraz, who was 13 years old and loved riding bicycles. He was skilled at cycling, and people would watch him perform tricks with admiration. However, due to the constant use, the bicycle's tires and tubes would often get worn out or punctured. One day, as Shiraz was showcasing his skills, a sudden explosion occurred. People around noticed him performing tricks on his bicycle, but no one stopped him. Suddenly, a blast happened. As Shiraz was riding, the rear tire's tube exploded, causing him to fall off the bicycle. Both the tube and tire were damaged. He found himself far away from home with a sore pocket. Upon checking, he discovered a 100-rupee note in his pocket. Later, he approached a bicycle repairman, and after inspecting the damage, the repairman said, "The tube needs fixing, but the tire must be replaced. A new tire costs 700 rupees. Shall I change it?" Shiraz replied, "I only have 100 rupees, it seems I'll have to walk home." He thought for a moment, then pulled the bicycle towards his home. When Shiraz reached home, he was exhausted from the long walk. His mother noticed the punctured tire and said, "Again, you've brought the bicycle with a flat tire." This time, the tube and tire both burst. The cost of repairing the puncture and getting a new tire totaled to 800 rupees, he explained. 800 rupees, exclaimed his mother. "Yes, but I only have 100 rupees, Shiraz replied calmly. His calm response surprised his mother. "How did all this happen?" she asked. Shiraz explained, "I was riding the bicycle when suddenly the tube and tire burst. I was walking the bicycle home." His mother sighed, fixing the puncture and getting a new tire cost 800 rupees in total. 800 rupees, repeated his mother in disbelief. "I only have 100 rupees, Shiraz said in a composed manner, leaving his mother astonished. "How did this happen?" inquired his mother. "I was riding towards home on the bicycle when suddenly the tube and tire burst. Since then, I've been walking with the bicycle," Shiraz explained. His mother examined the damaged tire and, seeing it stuck to the ground, remarked, "Once again, you've brought the bicycle with a puncture. How did all this happen?" Shiraz responded, "I was riding towards home on the bicycle when suddenly the tube and tire burst. I've been walking with the bicycle since then." His mother, feeling pity, handed him 800 rupees. Shiraz had succeeded in his plan. The new tire and tube made the bicycle as good as new. The bicycle started protesting with joy, but there was no immediate impact on Shiraz. One day, Shiraz set off towards a new colony on his bicycle, displaying his skills. Sometimes he would lie on the moving bicycle, other times balance both his feet on one pedal, and occasionally place his hands on the handlebar while shouting, "We are one." Suddenly, a donkey cart appeared in front of him. Despite his efforts, he couldn't control the bicycle, leading to a collision. In this collision, Shiraz got injured in the knee, and the bicycle's next wheel became crooked. When he limped home, his mother became worried. She applied ointment on his wounds and gave him warm milk to drink. Shiraz lay on the bed, and in the courtyard, the bicycle stood as a silent witness to his actions. When his mother came into the courtyard, Shiraz felt as if the bicycle was accusing him. His mother scolded, "This is not right. The way Shiraz rides it, you can't even imagine. He doesn't just ride, he flies. My poor knees are tired of his antics. It's hard to understand." Suddenly, the bicycle caught Shiraz's attention. It felt as if the bicycle was whispering to him, saying, "Lie if you must, but don't tarnish my reputation with your tricks." Shiraz responded with a calm expression, "You stay silent. Look, I'm talking to my dear mother. It's an 800 rupee matter." His mother, puzzled, asked, "How did all this happen?" Shiraz, with a helpless look, replied, "I was riding towards home on the bicycle when suddenly the tube and tire burst. I'm walking with the bicycle." Hearing this, his mother sighed and said, "Today again, you brought the bicycle with a puncture." "Yes, and the tube and tire burst again. The cost of fixing the puncture and getting a new tire amounted to 800 rupees, he explained. 800 rupees, exclaimed his mother. Yes, but I only have 100 rupees, Shiraz replied calmly. How did this happen? Inquired his mother. I was riding towards home on the bicycle when suddenly the tube and tire burst. Since then, I've been walking with the bicycle, Shiraz explained. His mother, feeling pity, handed him 800 rupees. Shiraz had succeeded in his plan. The new tire and tube made the bicycle as good as new. The bicycle started protesting with joy, but there was no immediate impact on Shiraz. Next day, limping, Shiraz went to school and returned. The school wasn't far, so he always rode his bicycle. Upon his return, his geometry book pocket had less money than expected. His mother asked, "Why didn't you spend the money on the repairs?" "I want to collect money to get my bicycle repaired. I won't let it get damaged again," Shiraz explained. His mother, touched by his words, said, "Mistakes are a part of life. I'll give you money for the bicycle's repair, and you promise to use it carefully." "I promise. In the future, I'll take good care of my bicycle," Shiraz assured. Hearing this, his mother decided to contribute towards the bicycle's repair. She said, "I'll give you money for the repair, and you promise to use it carefully." "I promise. In the future, I'll take good care of my bicycle," Shiraz assured. His mother contributed money for the repair, and Shiraz promised to use the bicycle carefully. Finally, the bicycle was back in its good condition, and Shiraz learned an important lesson about responsibility and taking care of his possessions.